Hey everybody, this is James and Caitlin with 4th Edition Games. We just got a new game in that we kickstarted called Bites. I told everybody on Instagram that I was going to be doing a video, so here we go. And I think we've played it about 4 times now. We've played it with ranges of 7-year-old to all 20-year-olds to 30-year-olds adults, and it's been fun every single time. I think what I like most about this game so far are the actual food pieces are pretty heavy and they're double-sided, so it's a little thicker than your average. What do you think so far, Caitlin?
I really like it. It's supposed to be underneath 20 minutes, so it takes 2 minutes to set up and play within 15, and it's just cute, kind of quirky.
Yeah. It's a fun little quirky game. I'd say this is a filler game, something to play in between your big games or something to play with your kids. Like I said, we played with our 7-year-old, and she actually won. She beat both of us, and we were trying. So this is something that kids can play and win and be competitive. The game itself does change every single time you play because of the scoring and rules ability, but I think Caitlin's going to get into that here in a second. Go ahead.
Okay, so to set up the game, you have to put the anthill together. It just slides together like a little mountain, and there's scoring points on each level. At the end of the game, the ants will be on here. Depending on what color ant is on the anthill, depends on what amount each token of food is worth at the end of the game. So if the green ant is on number 4, all the green tokens are worth 4 points at the end of the game. The yellow one, let's say, is on the bottom one, is 0. All the yellow tokens, which is the cheese, were 0 at the end of the game. Before you start, you just put all the food in the middle and just put it in a path. So it just randomly ends up in a path. Then you do set 5 off to the side. Each time an ant goes to the anthill, you get to pick from one of the 5 foods left off at the top.
So you get to choose the value of the one you want the most of.
Right. So, and you choose 1 card from each of the stacks, and they dictate how you're going to play the game. So the red one always decides how the ants are going to go on the anthill. So this one says humble ants. When ants get to the anthill, they take the lowest space available. So the first ant to get here will go at the bottom, and then they'll fill up from the bottom up. This game, it's always different. And then the blue one changes how you play the game, how the setup is. So this one says, set up, place stick tokens at the end of each quarter of the trail. So these are the stick tokens, so you just randomly place them at the end. Kind of what looks like to be a quarter. And then the first player to move an ant over the stick, they take the stick, and at the end of the game, the stick's worth -2 points.
So let me ask a question here, which I already know the answer to, but I'm going to ask for them. So basically, you'd only use the sticks and some of the other added things if the cards tell you to do it?
Yeah, so there's the zebra ants, there's these little gold tokens that come into the game, and there's a little produce stand that comes into the game, but you only play with them when they come up on the blue cards.
And we've played, like I said, 4 games, and we have yet to use the zebra ant, and I'm kind of looking forward to running into that one. But every single time, we've never played the same ones, and the games have been different. So it's been a lot of fun. Back to you.
The yellow ones say what the wine tokens are going to be worth. They change each different game. This one says each wine token is worth 1 point for each food token of the type you have most of. So if you have 5 grapes, then your wine tokens are worth 5 points also.
What did we say it was when we were playing with our 7-year-old?
Milk.
Milk. Because it's like milk drops or wine drops.
And then the chocolate, they're not worth any points at the end. Chocolates allow you to take some kind of extra action during the game on your turn. So here it says instead of your turn, you spin the chocolate and you get to move an ant 1 space forward, ignoring the color. So usually the green ant has to go to the green tokens, purple ant has to go to the purple tokens. But this chocolate says you just get to move 1 ant 1 token forward. And when you do that, you get to take the food tokens in front of it and behind it. So normally when you move a purple ant to the purple grapes, you get to choose to take the food token behind it or in front of it. You get to choose one. But this game, if you have a chocolate token, you get to spend it, move the ant forward 1 space regarding color, and take both tokens after and before.
Oh, nice.
And those are the rules for this game. Those all go back in the box, and you just play with these cards.
How many is there per color?
There's different. There's 4 red ones, and then I'm not sure. There's more of the other ones.
Okay, so it looks like there is 7 of the wine tokens or /milk, depending on if you're playing with minors. So there's quite a good number of them. They do, have some cute ants on them. I'll bring that up there so you guys can see it. They're very playful, very cute. In the corner up here, I believe references to the difficulty or difficultness by the stars. This one's 2 out of 3. Did you want to jump in and just play a couple quick ones, or anything else you wanted to say?
That's it.
That's pretty much it. So if you can see here, ants are pretty cool. They're pretty thick. I like them. They're not small, but as far as ant meeples go, I think they're pretty interesting. Just remember that brown goes to brown, yellow goes to yellow, purple.
And so on your turn, you can move any ant. No ant belongs to any particular person. You just get to choose an ant, move it to its matching color, and take a token before or after it.
And once more, this is Bites, and it's going to be by BoardGameTables.com.
They just released QE and On Tour also.
I think a lot of people know of On Tour, which is a pretty popular game, but I hope you guys get a chance to check this out. It's been pretty fun. We are enjoying it so far for a short game. Instructions basically say that you just pick a player. I'm going to go with last person to get bit by an ant, so that was me. Because I want to go first. Alright, but yeah, you just pick a player and get going. So this is going to be our little playthrough. I'm going to take green, and basically it's going to say stop on the first green. Bam. And then you get to take one that's in front of it or behind it. In this case, there's only one in front of it, so I'll take that one. And it's green pepper.
Brown to brown, and take the apple.
Okay. I'm going to go green again. I'm going to take green all the way to green pepper, and I'm going to take the wine, because wine is worth 1 point in our current game right now.
For whatever color you have the most of.
Oh.
1 point
Yes.
for each food token of the type you have the most of.
Correct. So I'm trying to work that combo.
Across the sticks, so I have to take that.
And that'll be negative 2 points at the end of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some cheese going. Bam! Stop at the first one, take the cheese. Let's go grape, cheese. Let's just say that you don't feel like going very slow. You see there's not another yellow. This yellow ant is going to leap pretty much everything. Going to go all the way up here. I am going to hit the log, which is going to be worth negative 2 points at the end of the game. But I'm going to end up taking another one of these wines. Alright, I will go... Interesting. I'm going to go yellow to yellow again. And the reason I'm doing this one is to grab that chocolate. Let's go red to red and grab yellow. See, now I'm trying to remember that our red card says Humble Ants, and it's telling us basically that the first one who gets there is automatically going to be shifted down to 0. So I really don't want yellow to get there first because that's the majority of my tokens so far. So I'm going to try to speed somebody else up. Green, green, and take an apple. I had a question for you, Caitlin. This is more for the viewers. You landed on this green one, but there's a purple ant here.
I'll take the next available token in that direction.
Okay, so you could have took this pepper because the grape was not available.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's a pretty good one. Let's go with the. I'm gonna take brown to brown, and I'm gonna go ahead and spin my chocolate.
No, instead of taking a turn.
Oh, so they have to already be there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Different card every time. All right. Well, I'm not gonna play that because I already moved them. I'm gonna take the apple in front of them. I love that it's different every single time we play. Like, there's a little bit of rules you have to learn, but I feel like they're not that hard. All right, let's go. We try it again. Before the turn this time, before I move anybody, I'm going to spin my chocolate. So basically it just gets discarded into, say, the box. And I'm going to choose one that I want. And I'm going to choose the brown ant. I'm going to take the one in front of it.
And you move it one space
Move it
forward.
one space forward.
And take the food tokens in the front and behind.
All right, so that'll be a pepper because Caitlin is on the yellow cheese, and then the bread behind him. And locked him down. All right, I'm gonna move the red ant to the red. Oh, yep, to the red. And because the brown's there, I'm grabbing cheese. Keep on that cheese train.
I'm going to move this here and take this.
All right, and then I'm gonna go. Let's go apple, all the way to apple, and I'm gonna take cheese again. Even though Caitlin is secretly rushing that yellow one on me, so I won't get the points. Ah, killing me. Why would you do this to me? All right, I'm not gonna be able to beat you. At least you'll have to take those negative points. Think you're slick, huh? All right, brown to brown, and I'm gonna take the wine. You're just mean.
And then I'm going to take grape.
Booger. All right, so Caitlin's heavily invested in grape. I was heavily invested in yellow. Now I've got yellow on a 0. So now I'm going to try to rush grape along so that Caitlin doesn't get as many points. And I'm going to take a chocolate so that I can do some damage later. Because all of my cheese is now worth 0. Thanks for that. And you get chocolate. 3 chocolates. Interesting. All right. All right. So why don't I go purple to purple and take wine?
Spin the chocolate and move that green up and get the green and the red.
There you go. All right, I'm going to spin my chocolate and move up purple one spot and take purple and red.
And we'll spin the chocolate. And move the green up to toast.
Oh.
And get the cheese and the green.
Cheese and green.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go green, which is funny enough because there's no other green, so green will literally jump all of them because that one's already sitting on, and he will go straight to 1 point. Ah. And then I get to select one, and I'm going to select the, I guess I'm going to go apple. See how that plays out. Well, my apples are going to be worth 2 points at least. That's not too bad. Alright, and then I'm gonna go. Well, I don't want you to get that. Let's go purple to grape, just to stop you from getting it. And of course, I have to take cheese, which is worth nothing.
I'm taking this cheese.
Nah, I don't want to help you.
Alright, I'm spin this.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, because Caitlin's got a lot of purples, I'm going to send purple to level 3, because that's the best I can do. And Caitlin will close.
One greenish.
Oh, I'll take green, because cheese is worth nothing. And Caitlin closes out our game, so our scoring method will be brown is worth 4, purple is worth 3, red is worth 2, and green is worth 1, yellow is worth 0. Basically, you can just grab everything that's not being used and kind of push those out of the way so you can start your scoring.
They're worth 2.
Yep. And then I'm probably going to move that a little closer so I can see it. Slide it forward. And it's a little hard to see, but there are numbers actually stationed on the board. You can kind of see it there. Alright, so yellow's worth nothing. What a bummer. All that cheese.
Well, how many do you have?
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So each of your wine tokens are 6 points.
Ooh. Oh, that's very nice. Each wine is worth 1 point for each food token of the type you have the most of. And I have the most cheese, so Caitlin is correct. So, very nice. So that's 24. And then, handy dandy calculator. Don't forget. Because I am not you and I will forget. Let's see, purple. We got 1, so we'll go plus 3. Red what? 2 points. 4, 6, 8. Plus 8. Plus green. Green is 1 point. 1, 2, 3. Did you already minus your sticks?
Yep.
Gotta make sure. And then brown is worth 4. And then minus 2 for sticks. What's your score?
41.
Mine's 40. And that's pretty much the whole game. We're going to put that in our app, of course, so Caitlin can, enjoy that win over me. But if you guys enjoyed it, like it, right before this, we did the explanation of everything, but these 2 videos will be linked together. 4th edition games. This is the Kickstarter version of Bites. If you guys have any questions, find me on Instagram and ask them, or you can ask them below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can.